No one is expecting 7-on-7 football to eclipse tackle, but it's gaining popularity and it's coming more and more into the state of Ohio. For many years, many in Ohio have been calling for more chances for high schoolers to play football in the offseason. Late last week, OHSAA granting those wishes, allowing more opportunities for 7-on-7.
You know, to quote the great Martin Luther King, free at last, free at last. The high school football players are free at last. And this is a great thing because now they can compete all off season, do all the things that they need to so they can keep their competitive juices going.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're on par with the rest of America now. I mean, we've given our student athletes and the high school level a chance to compete at what they love to do like every other state does.
It means more exposure, to be seen by a lot of coaches and to have fun. Because a lot of people like us in Ohio, we don't get the experience of 7-on-7, and we get to watch OT7 and things like that. And we missing out on a lot of things, and I feel like that's where a lot of things come at, as getting exposed to coaches, rankings, and just being able to play good football.
Previously, 7-on-7 competitions were only allowed after May 15th. Now, with the exception of the 28-day no-contact period immediately after the football season, it's open all winter and spring long, bringing football under the same regulations as other team sports in Ohio. And high school coaches can now actively coach 7-on-7. With no hitting, it's seen as a safer alternative. Part skill work, part backyard football.
It is an offensive game. It is set up for the offense. Obviously, they know what's coming, so they can prepare for that. Defensively, this is where you find the savants at. This is when you get to peek at and say, okay, yeah, this kid's a really special player. He sees the game a little bit faster. He's in the matrix, so to say. And defensively, this is where guys can learn their coverages and not make those busted coverages in the fall, but make those happen now and correct it.
And ultimately, I think what we're trying to do is have it translate to the fall. That's what it's for. You don't necessarily want to see it mutate into something else, but it's also another opportunity for kids to compete and get eyes on them and get an opportunity to get opportunities at the next level.
There is a concern that some football players will opt out of other sports to focus on 7-on-7.
It's a logistical challenge for everyone, so it's going to be interesting. I don't think it hurts the other sports as long as everybody's willing to work together. If football coaches are trying to push kids out of spring sports, then yeah, it'll be an issue. But I think they're high school kids. We got to be smart about the demands we're putting on them. But going out and playing isn't the end of the world to me. So I think it's a good opportunity for everybody.
I feel like the coaches understand that. A lot of coaches understand that, especially if football is your main sport. They understand that for sure. Like, I've run track, and my track coaches understand that football is my main sport, and they gonna let me do things like this.
I don't like this. I'm a quarterback and I hire a quarterback trainer and I'm not allowed to do anything else. Like, that's crazy to me. So, if any of my kids have the ability to go on and play anything or want to play sports in high school, they're gonna play as many sports as they want to play. I don't think that robbing kids the opportunity to compete and is a thing that should go on. And this 7-on-7 thing is another opportunity for guys to go compete. So I think it's all positive.